Garden area here. Good soil, different composition. People knelt in gardens, lost things from pockets, dropped jewelry while working.
Victorian style. Victorian style. The gemstone's still in the setting. A lady wore this to church, pinned to her Sunday dress.
Amethyst in the center, maybe. Filigree brasswork. This was her nice piece, special occasions only.
The church. Everyone's weddings, funerals, Sundays, whole town in one place. Best community spot to detect.
Silverado's church, still standing after everyone left. Let's see what the congregation left behind. Church steps, where people stood talking after service. Coins and collection plate, coins dropped getting in and out. Religious medal, saint's image 1. Someone's faith item lost at church, deeply personal.
Inside the church, walking where they worshipped, coins fell between pews, dropped during collection.
Signal under the altar position, something that was buried or dropped right where the altar stood.
Being extra careful here, this is sacred ground. Whatever's here was important enough to be at the altar.
Silver cross, buried at the altar. The church's own cross, buried when they left or hidden from someone.
The church's dedication cross. Silverado Church, 1880. Everything from Silverado. Coins, gold, tokens, jewelry. 2 gold coins, 1 gold ring, the church cross for a dead town.
Walking out as the sun sets. Same view the last residents saw when they left.
Lived and died in 30 years. But
Packing in the some secrets. Packing up Silverado's secrets. These aren't just...
Goodbye, Silverado. Thanks for sharing your stories. The people are gone, but their things remember. I'll tell their story.
Gold for worldly needs, a cross for spiritual hope, and lives for spiritual hope. The ghosts shared their treasure.
Silverado, mining boom town, abandoned when the silver ran out.
Metal detecting a ghost town. Coins, tokens, jewelry, anything the residents dropped or buried.
General store first, where people shopped, dropped things, lost coins in the floorboards. Signal already. Under the porch boards, centuries of coins lost through the cracks. These boards are rotted anyway. Let's see what fell through over the years. Got it. Something small and round.
Indian head penny. Look at the patina. These were used in the 1880s, 1890s, lost through the floorboard. 3 years after Silverado started, someone came to shop and lost a penny. Now I found it 140 years later.
More signals under here. Years of people walking across, losing coins through the gaps. Silver. That's a silver coin, bigger than a penny. Let's see what we have. Seated Liberty dime, pure silver from the 1800s. Someone was doing serious shopping and lost a dime. Trade token, good for 1 drink. This was currency at the saloon. Ghost town money. Moving around the building, people drop things outside too. Loading wagons, standing in line.
Strong signal at the corner. Deep tone. Could be something larger than a coin.
First real dig of the day. Under porch was easy. This takes work.
Pocket knife, pearl handle, single blade. Every man carried one. Someone lost their daily carry right here.
Still opens. The blade's rusted, but the mechanism works. Quality craftsmanship from the 1800s. The saloon, where miners spent their pay, dropped coins, lost tokens, maybe hid money when fights broke out. Inside the saloon, bar's still here, floors rotted through in places. Careful where I step.
Floor's dangerous, but loaded with signals. Testing every board. 1 wrong step and I'm through.
Coin right at the bar rail. Where men stood drinking, coins fell. Silver quarter by the looks of it. Wait, that's not a quarter. Seriously, only in the 80s. 1889 Morgan. An ounce of silver dropped in the saloon. More saloon tokens. House money. Miners bought these and spent them on drinks. The saloon's own currency. Back room. Storage. Maybe gambling room. Less foot traffic, but potentially bigger fines.
Hot corner. Multiple deep signals close together. Something was stored or hidden here.
Clearing debris. The signals are coming from under the floor. Someone hid something here.
This board was cut to lift out. A hide hole. Someone deliberately made this to hide things.
A whole saloon's emergency stash.
Handful of coins. Silver, and is that gold? There's gold in here.
Look at this. Morgan dollars, seated Liberty halves, and 2 gold pieces. This was the saloon strongbox. Two $5 gold pieces, hidden since the 1890s. The bartender or owner's emergency fund. They never came back for it.
11 silver coins plus 2 gold. So the town died before they could retrieve it.
There's more. A little pouch. What else did they hide down here?
Natural gold, a nugget and dust vials. This was a miner's savings, raw gold from the diggings.
Someone dug this out of the ground, saved it in this pouch, hid it in the saloon floor.
Securing everything. This one hide hole produced more than most people find in years of detecting. Ghost town jackpot.
Back outside, saloon delivered beyond expectations. But there's a whole town here. What else is waiting?
Residential area, where people actually lived, lost personal items, wedding rings, pocket watches, family heirlooms.
Someone's home, collapsed now, but the yard remains. Personal finds are often the best finds. Someone's front yard, children played here, laundry was hung, life happened. Different energy than the commercial area.
Signal by the fenceless. People drop things near boundaries, checking property, leaning on fences.
Yard soil is softer, over a century of leaves and grass breaking down, easier digging.
Shell button, clothing article. Someone's shirt or dress, button popped off during daily life, laundry day find. Signals scattered everywhere. This is lived in earth. Every step someone took over decades. Toy soldier, left behind when the family moved or didn't survive.
Played within this yard, lost to retain. Waited 130 years for someone to find it again.
Thimble, sewing thimble. A woman sat here mending clothes, probably on the porch, dropped her thimble.
Back of property, outhouse would have been back here. Believe it or not, privy pits or treasure troves. Things fell in. Privy pit right here. Ground's depressed, signals everywhere. People lost things, threw things out, all in one spot. Privy soil is dark, organic. Everything that got thrown out or dropped ended up here. It's concentrated history. Medicine bottle. Patent medicine from the 800s. Probably mostly alcohol. This pit is loaded. Bottle, metal, ceramics. A family's whole life discarded over years.
And it's a watch. Someone dropped them the hole. Too disgusting to retrieve. But here it is now.
Gold-filled case probably. Too corroded to tell the maker, but this was expensive. And it went right down the outhouse.
Coins from pockets. Occupied. Things fall out of your pockets. Straight into the pit.
A ring. Gold ring in the privy. Wedding band maybe. Someone's hand shrunk in winter. Ring slipped off. Engraving. Ease to down the outhouse. What a story.
Moving to the next house. Every property has its own story. Different families, different losses, different finds.
Bigger house. Mine manager or someone important lived here. Better stuff, hopefully. Status meant possessions.
Silver Trader's family had proper silver.
Somewhere in records, there's an HWC who lived in Silverado. This was their spoon.